The final episode of The Boys is out there for a while, and I reckon that everyone who's been following the show might have already watched that. And I've read a lot of opinions about it. Some negative ones, positive ones, how it felt disappointing for a lot of people. But at the same time, I couldn't say that I felt disappointed about this finale. I I just felt nothing. And feeling nothing, it's even more disappointing than just being disappointed about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like with some people, you're disappointed about their actions, you're disappointed just about some things that they're doing or whatever, you hating it. It means that at least you're giving a fuck, right? But here, I didn't give a fuck at all about this finale because it felt like so superficial. Yeah, it just felt really predictable. And that's the thing, you watch some shows, you watch some movies because there is something in your head, because you're trying to predict what's gonna be next, right? And when you know what's gonna be next, that is not interesting to watch at all. It's not even like, oh, I was hoping for this, but this happened. That is disappointment. But when you know what's gonna happen and you don't really like it, that just feels like nothing. It's not interesting at all. It just, there are so many cheap things that they like created just to justify something, just to be in time, just to finish it already. Just they didn't give a fuck at all about anything that has happened before, and it might have been so much better if just they had more time, they had more money. I mean, they have plenty of money, but I think that was the Amazon who's told them, just, yo, we don't really have any more time, we gotta finish this show, and yeah, we gotta move on. That's our best show at a time. I mean, at all time. But yeah, we don't really have enough resources. We just want to get it finished by this time. And I really think everyone's blaming Eric Kripke for that he's such a bad director, but that's probably not even his choice to end the show like that. I mean, I'm almost sure about that, probably, because that's just Amazon. And the board of Amazon, they just told the crew that, yeah, we have to finish it, we don't really care, we are wasting our money, we don't really have enough, it's all about money. They realized, oh yeah, it's not profitable, we can't keep it up. And yeah, so when something is not profitable in industries like that, and I'm not saying about episodes, it's just that the company itself, Amazon, it's a corporation that needs money. Their main goal is to make money, right? And I can only imagine how scriptwriters felt when they were like remaking the finale, because they have their own vision. And that vision, like, after they're being told that, yo, nah, we don't really have money for that, we don't really have enough time for that, we're just ending this stuff. And they had their own vision about how this show should end, how every other character will be developed, and yeah, just like that. But then they got some news. Yo, guys, yeah, wrap it up right now. And they're like, yo, but as for example, I don't know, Deep, Deep, he really deserved a better ending rather than just being as fucked by octopuses. I don't know, it felt like so cheap, and like yo, yeah, Starlight would obviously bring him to the ocean, to the beach, and like, even like him, I was watching it, and when he just was swimming like a normal person, like normal human, it was like, yo, isn't he supposed to swim like super fast, being basically an A train but in the water? Like, what the fuck? That was so cheap, and especially with Homelander, I might say that he got a really bad ending. Like, why would Butcher kill him? I mean, that's obvious. Homelander is a bad guy. He should be killed. Everyone should be happy, and so on and so on. But in reality, he has no power left. He has no superpowers left. And you know, more logical it would have been if Butcher, like, imagine this, they wake up like from this blast, Soldier Boy blast from Kimiko's chest. They wake up and Butcher just looks at him and he knows this little prick, I mean Homelander, he's worthless. Right now, he's not a threat at all. He's just a pathetic man. That's it. If he would have looked at him like that and just realized that, yo, this man, I don't care about him. He, with no superpower, he's no one. And that's how, in my opinion, Homelander should have been treated. Just like that, just to show how pathetic he is. Just to, you know, imagine that you're most powerful, most threatened, I don't know, person in the whole world. Everyone fears you, and that's your image, right? That's who you are. But just in a second, you're a normal human being. You're no one. And him living, like, if he would have lived with that thought, was just being a normal person and not being able to get back that power that he had, that would have been much more cruel finale for him. Like, no one gives a fuck about him. That's the thing. That's the thing about the Homelander character. He really loves when everyone gives a fuck about him. He really loves being the center of attention. And now, all of that is gone. He's just no one. And Butcher, if he would have just, you know, said that, oh, you have no superpower, why would I care about you? And just went away. Just, yo, you know, like, let him out of there and that's it. Maybe even like some sort of suicide. If Homelander would have killed himself, that would make more sense than Butcher killing him. For what? For what? I can't really blame scriptwriters for that, because they've been put in a position where they have no choice, right? And I'm not even saying about Scourged Earth that everyone was expecting to see, and just had this nonsense of a fight in an Oval Office, and like, yo, that's really amazing. Looking at that, looking like every other fight. Just, you remember how it was like in the season 3 or 4, I don't really remember, when they just showed us how Homelander imagined killing the whole crowd with lasers and stuff like that, and it was like just imagination of Homelander. It was not like even a real scene, right? But here, this fight scene in the Oval Office, it's just so cheap. And what was even more funny is Gen V, because I have not watched any episode of Generation V, and I just heard about it somewhere, like, yo, that could be like crucial to the plot, and yeah, that characters, they could bring some value in it, and it's like it's gonna be some combination of this and that, and I'm like, okay, let's see that. And you know what, I, as a person who never watched Gen V, what I realized, what I could understand from, you know, The Boys, their appearance in The Boys, that who the fuck are them? Like, what's even the point of bringing them into The Boys? Like, they did absolutely nothing at all. It was just filler. It was not like even some, I don't know, extending the story, extending the plot line. It was just, oh, you know, we had this like spin-off show, and these are the characters from that show, and like, yeah, I mean, just look at them. They're cool. And that's it. I don't really know why that was intended. I just, that makes no sense. So yeah, there was not even a bad ending to this story, to this whole story. It was just nothing. Like, nothing at all. Not interesting, not like unpredictable, not just, why would it do that at all? Like, say that we can't do that, okay? We don't have money for that. We are not sure if it's even worth investing your money into that, you know? Everyone's expecting for some finale, but you know, we can't really bring something that we really like, or even like this episode, if I'm not mistaken, it has something like 6.7 rating on IMDb. But what I've not realized, that IMDb is a part of Amazon. So yeah, I won't really be like surprised if that's not a real rating, because it seems like 4 to me. I mean, on average. For me, that's like not even 0 out of 10. It's like nothing out of 10. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. It's just, you made it as bad as it could have been, you know? But yeah, probably the real rating is something in between 4. Yeah, it's okay. It might be something about it, right? They were trying to make not a bad ending, and they made it. It just felt like nothing. So 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10, I don't know. But that's it. I hope that they'll just say that, oh, that was all a dream of Huey. He was slipping like Soldier Boy in some capsule, and he has the real finale. But we ain't getting that. Yeah. So, see ya.